viewers. But what exactly is a YouTuber? How do you go about it? How do you get your followers? Neil Taylor is from Altrincham. Afternoon to you, Neil.
Good afternoon, Phil. You okay?
Good to see you. Yeah, fine, thank you.
Great.
Right, you are. Let's get this nailed first of all. You're a YouTuber.
I am.
Okay, so tell us what you YouTube. What do you actually send out?
I send out an all raft of things. So I don't specialise in one particular topic. So a lot of the tubers out there specialise in one area. So mine started off by accident, to be honest. Just putting up some random videos of the family and us camping and having a bit of a laugh. And then I got a subscriber and 2 subscribers and thought this is a bit strange. And then I put up one video about putting up a trailer tent a few years ago. And that's now approaching 600,000 views.
No, 600,000 people have watched you put a tent up.
Yeah. So I was like, will this ever reach 500,000? And, you know, one day that's actually going to reach the 1 million mark. So I do a whole range of things, but it's quite exciting actually, because you can actually get recognised as well. So we were at Knutsford May Day last May, and we'd done a vlog the year before, and a group of kids were following us around. We were like, what's going on? And my youngest son sort of went over to them and said, why are you following us? I said, well, you're the YouTubers. We want to be on your new clip. So that, you know, that can be a bit of fun. But, you know, we also put up some serious stuff. You know, I've got one out at the moment about phone scammers that are in the area and phoning you up and trying to get your details from you. And again, that's about 5,000 views that one's had. But it's quite nice because you're actually educating people, because they get that phone call, they do a search for it, and you're able to put that alert out for them.
So what's the incentive for you? Is it that a lot of people watch what you're doing, that you'll get that recognition? Do you, for instance, get any financial rewards for doing it?
You get a few quid here and there. I wouldn't particularly say it's handsome or anything like that, but you do get a little bit of money that sort of filters through. But that's just pin money. That's not why I do it. One of the primarily reasons why I started it was just to leave a legacy for my children about all the memories and the trips and the camping and things we've done. But now sometimes I'll also find a topic that intrigues me, so I'll go and do a vlog on it when there's no information out there. So I've just discovered something called soap nuts, which are an organic way of washing your clothes without using detergents. So a bit of exploration on that. So I've just done a very recent one on how to do that. So
how do you actually do it? Just explain the process. So you film it, on your phone?
I have a number of ways that I do it. So I have from GoPros, sport cameras, video cameras, and obviously the phone. So if I'm actually going to do a vlog on a topic, I'll actually do it on a camcorder and slightly edit it. If I'm doing more of a sightseeing thing, mine just tends to be very randomly done. I don't spit and polish it. I let it just happen as it is. So, you know, you'll see my wife reluctantly appearing in them and the children dancing in them, and, you know, just us sat around campfires.
Because I was watching this Joe Suggs video a little bit earlier, and I mean, it is really professional, actually, the way that he does it. You know, you could imagine it on the TV. It's as good a quality, and the editing and so on. Is that what gets you the viewers?
Okay, that's not my style. So yes, I have got some that I've edited, and you put a bit of nice soundtrack, and you know, you actually polish it. I personally prefer to see the more amateur, the as it is, rather than the polished versions. But you know, YouTube is such a platform for people nowadays, especially young people, bands and music, people even just doing poetry and telling stories on YouTube. It's a fantastic platform for a generation that's got such wonderful times ahead of it.
And it's interesting how we think of YouTubers, isn't it, as this younger generation, people like Joe, who's in his early 20s. But actually, have you found, because presumably you scour the YouTube, you know...
I am of a certain age.
Yes. Can it be for anybody?
It was quite funny, Phil, because just before it came out, I was able to look at some stats, and so 70% of my viewers are between 45 and 65 years old. So, you know, that is saying something that my generation, and I'm in my sort of mid-50s, are coming away from the main media, and you know, whether you're on your phone or your tablet or your computer, you know, they're looking for topics of things that actually interest you.
I'm really curious now. I want to see this video of you putting a tent up, Neil. Where do we find you?
Okay, if you go to youtube.com/users, and my channel's actually called A Nice Place, or just search for Neil Taylor on there, you'll find it. And yeah, there's some quite funny ones on there, and some memories with the family growing up as well.
And so what you on at the moment? How many subscribers do you got?
I'm just about touching up to 2,000 at the moment.
Oh, it could be Strictly in a couple of years then.
I don't think that's going to be for me.
Neil, lovely to speak to you. Neil from Altrincham, who is a YouTuber. More with Marnie in a couple of moments.